What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Black Graffiti, episode 2. Back up in this thing. So today, what we talking about? What we got going on?
Today's topic will be why men give up on love before women do. And it's a great topic to me because
Here he goes.
yeah,
It's near and dear to your heart.
I wouldn't say it's near and dear to the heart, but I'm saying it's a lot of reasons why we hear the man ain't shit, all this type of stuff because
Some of y'all ain't shit. But
put it to you like this. So let's just dive right into this topic right now. So what the topic means was the basis of this topic is, so men, you get in a relationship with the woman, you're there, doesn't matter how long. Let's say you just committed, you're faithful, you're doing everything by the book.
If
you're doing everything by the book. You curving women, doing all this, giving 110% in this relationship.
Are you?
And in this relationship, go ahead. When it happens, and then whatever happens, then the woman breaks your heart. At that point in time, you've done all that you can do. So you just basically like, fuck love. I'm done with it. If I give an all 110% in this relationship, how's it gonna feel any other one? So if I'm giving 110% in this relationship, it didn't work. Man, I ain't worried about this for a little minute. So I'm just gonna do my thing, get out here in these streets, and this is gonna be what it is. So that's the man's side. Now for the woman's side, what we got here?
This is like the little brief summary. Then we're gonna really jump into it. So from the woman's side, it's not a lot to it. We get our hearts broken a lot or get in our feelings about certain things and certain situations that don't work out with us. Yes, we may go ahead and have our fun and stuff like that, but we don't automatically, after one time of things not working out or getting our heart broke or so-and-so, just feel like fuck love. That's not what we do. So that's basically what we're talking about today, is the battle of the sexes when it comes to that. So since this topic is near and dear to your heart so much. I don't know why
she keep using this near and dear thing.
Then go ahead and start us off. Like, I have a question to start it off. Like, I feel like with guys, not all guys, so don't take it like I'm saying all guys, but with a lot of guys, like, once you get your heart broken, it's almost like, I don't want to call y'all no pussies or nothing like that. They be like that. But at the same time, I kind of feel that way only because, yes, you got your heart broken. There's nothing wrong with being careful and being observant about who you're talking to and how they move. And everybody should be like that regardless. But you're going to say forget love because of one time?
It's forget love.
And for how long?
At that point in time. You ain't rocking with it at the point. Like, all right, I get my heart broken. I'm not finna jump into another relationship.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Or I don't give a care if I'm 5, 6, 7 women down the line. I got this guard up. It's going to be up there for a minute. I'm going to get all this I got to get out. I'm going to just do me because here's the thing. Like I said, I've given my all to this. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't care if the next woman is the best person for me. Well, you getting looked at how everyone else getting looked at.
And guess what? You're going to miss your opportunity because you fucking around and should be given that. And the thing is, I think some of y'all know in the back of y'all heads like, okay, this chick right here, this is different. This is different. But you're so scared and nervous because of what happened before. You're messing up your opportunity to have a great woman. Then by the time you decide, I'm going to just say years later that, okay, well, I'm ready. You getting trash ass options because the person that was meant for you came along and you curved her. You treated her like everybody else. You can't treat a diamond like a rock. You recognize when it's a diamond.
Yeah, that's true. But again, that person then fucked it up for everybody else.
No,
at that point in time,
you allowed that person. You allowed that person to fuck it up for everybody else.
How do you allow that
This
person?
is why. With the woman, right? Mm-hmm. I use myself. Whatever. I put myself out there a little bit in some scenarios. Don't roll your eyes at me. Don't do that.
No eye rolling and happening, G.
I'm just making sure, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm doing.
Chill out, B. Chill out.
But I use myself, for example. So if I've been with a guy, I don't know, 2-3 years, whatever, and then it didn't work out and, my feelings were hurt. I was in love or thought I was in love or whatever may have you. And it didn't work. Yeah, I'm going to go have my fun. I'm going to be, my guard is going to be up. But in this sense, the guard is not up where it will not allow somebody that shows me something different to move in. It's just you'll have to deal with a lot more bullshit, because now with the woman with me, and some women are like this, some women are not, you're observant of all the bullshit that you went through. So if the guy previous never really gave you any time, you might have had his time once a week or something like that. That's one thing. So if I notice that you're always with your friends, okay, that's something that I'm going to be on the fence about. That's something I'm going to think about. If it was something where our communication was off, and every time I try to come to you, this is a new guy, every time I try to come to you about a situation and talk to you about something, you kind of curve it off, or you kind of like, I don't want to talk about it. Okay, lack of communication. I had that issue. And so those two things that I brought from the other relationship, I'm going to consistently think like, okay, you're showing me these signs, but it's not like it's tough and hard as it was before, but I'm going to bring it to you to let you know, especially if we're trying to get on that level. I'm not just going to be like, okay, well, fuck it, I see these two signs, so boom. It has to be like, you know, we've had a conversation, and it's just, you not trying to change nothing, you're not trying this, you're not trying that, and it just has to be some really, really hard red flags for me as a woman just to say no. It's just, you have to be the man willing to break down the barriers. So if you understand, if we had that conversation, which sometimes is this might sound messed up, but it's not always good to give all the information up front. This is for men or women. It's not always good to tell somebody that you're talking to that's new what you've been through, because depending on that person and how they view things and what they want from you, if they don't want what you want, well, they're going to use that to their advantage to get what they want out of you, and then dip, and then you're hurt again. So don't say all that stuff up front about the stuff that you went through. You can just say it like, you know, well, you know, it's some things that I'm not tolerating. Some things that I'm just not okay with. I'm a big communicator. I like to spend time. We don't have to spend every day together, but once a week is not enough for me. It's ways to move that conversation, but I'm not just gonna off the rip say, oh, fuck love. I could be free and do my thing for 6 months to a year, then meet somebody, a guy I feel like can do their thing for some years, and then finally be like, okay, but you missed your opportunity. A woman's not going to miss their opportunity unless they've really, really been hurt and they've given, I would say, maybe 3-4 chances. I can't even put a number on it, but after one chance, we're not just going to say fuck love. We continue to dust it off, do our thing. Then we meet somebody that we think has potential or has some quality or has something that we haven't seen before. Then we're like, okay, I'll give it a chance.
So, question. Don't you think that most of these posts that happen on Facebook, Instagram, whatever you want to put on out there, half of these posts won't even happen if they take that route?
What do you mean?
If some women take the route, let's just say, take the route of how a man think and be like, you know what? Forget love. I'm going to just do my thing. You know, you're already living that life. You don't have to jump in and just all of a sudden, because people throw the love thing out real.
And that's the other problem.
Yeah, that's the other problem. You throwing it out real too quick before you even know, or even really 90, not even 90, not even like 50% of the person.
Most of the time it's lust.
True.
That's what it is.
And so if you want to, that's what I say, most women need to get like that. Maybe if you stop falling in love with like 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dudes. Now that's saying that you have love. I mean, not saying that you're in love with all these dudes, right? But you may have love for these dudes. But it's the thing: most men, we ain't gonna have love for most women, or be in love with most women. We may find probably out of our lifetime 1 or 2 women that we probably were in love with, and not hardly any that we. Now, we may have love for you. Let me take that back. We have love for you, want to see you do good. Maybe, maybe not, depending on how the situation ended. But if women take the standpoint of that, you wouldn't get all these posts. Getting hurt back to back and back and back. But that's because...
You wouldn't get hurt back to back, but also a lot of women would do what men do, which is you miss your person. You miss your person.
Come on, this is 2021. And most of them are already doing what men do.
And this is we are. And this is let me clarify, because you misinterpreting what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you misinterpreting it. So I'm not saying that off the bat we like, oh, I love you. You the second dude. Oh, you the third dude. No. Most of the time it's we have love for you. So the thing is, because we have love for you, We are willing to go to an extent that a man is not. We are willing to deal with certain bullshit that a man is not. And then most of the time, we're I'm not going to say we're called, but we're told that, oh, well, you bitching, you did. Man, first off, let me just put this for the record. If you with a woman and a woman is not complaining or bitching, first off, it's not just a black woman thing. That really pisses me off. It's not just a black woman thing. If you're with a woman, 100% woman, they're going to complain. If the woman is not complaining, especially since y'all been together for a minute, she talking to somebody else. You not doing it for her no more, bruh. Or either what it is she's trying to talk to you. Your communication on your end is piss poor. She can't talk to you. She can't do nothing right when it comes to you, apparently, because of how you're acting. You are pushing her away. So then when it gets to a point where, well, damn, you was doing this the whole time, you had the signs your woman wasn't talking to you. I had to get that out the way first off. I had to get that off my chest because I have been told so many times from exes and stuff, oh, well, you bitch too much. Oh, okay, well, go get you a woman that don't care that's going to do you dirty then. Go get you a woman, if something happens, they're not going to be there. Go get you a woman when you down on your luck and we getting ready to go out with a bunch of friends. I'm going to pull you to the side and say, okay, I think it's going to be $60. I'm going to give you this 60 and I'm going to make it seem like, we're going to make it seem like, because we're supposed to be a team, that you pay for, nobody else is going to know that. All women aren't going to do that. Most women are going to snare up and be like, oh, well, you ain't got it, bro. Oh, okay, well, shoot, let me talk to, that's what they're going to do. But if you find a woman that's going to do certain things like that.
And if I drove.
I'm just saying, so you're going to miss it for a man. If you see different things like that, think about it. Like something simple just as that. You getting ready to go to dinner. Maybe your check was short because you were sick or it was just an off week. Everybody has an off week. And you with a chick, you done talked to several chicks, you done did your thing with chicks, whatever, don't matter. And this is y'all second, third date, you know, whatever, doing a double date, whatever it is, right? Mm-hmm. If this chick is not one saying shit like, oh, well, you ain't got the money, but why are we going anyway? If they're not willing to pay for it, if they're not even willing to say, you know what, I got it, but you know what, I want to make it, I want it to be, because we know that men are prideful, here's the money up front. So when we get there, nobody knows. If you see different qualities like that, you telling me because you got hurt one freaking time, you gonna pass it up. That's a sign.
Here's the thing. I'm not saying pass that person up. It's not what I'm saying. What I just said is, you go, like I said, you scroll through your Facebook. Let's put it to you like this. How many men do you see on Facebook or meet in real life that y'all would consider a quote-unquote good dude? And they can seem like a good dude on Facebook, but in real life, they just may turn into a whole nother person. But I'm talking about a good dude that ain't in no other DMs, inboxes, who actually doing what they can as a man, who actually are out here providing, like that type of good dude that's doing what they supposed to do as a man and for their woman. How many of them do you actually know? And actually doing it right. And this is the thing. You can't tell me that someone like that, when they get hurt doing everything right, you ain't gonna turn into a savage because you doing everything right.
A lot of women do everything right.
Not saying that. No, I wasn't saying it. Women don't. Okay. I said if they take that standpoint as a man, thinking that same way, they wouldn't get as many. Oh, this dude done done me wrong. This, and this. You would probably be in the same boat men in. That's why I'm not saying that women don't allow it to happen. I'm saying if they take that standpoint and just wait, do your thing, get it all
A lot
out.
of women do wait.
And but back to my point, what I was saying is that guy's gonna turn into a savage.
No,
that's
that's
how that savage is created.
Especially if they were really in love with that girl. We know that. So
you mean, let's say he meet this chick, three females later. He meet this chick. He still may or may not be on the fence. He still may or may not be guarded. He may not give her the chance because of what happened. I don't care who you are. If you are giving 110, 20, 30% in something and it does not come out the way that you want it, it doesn't matter if you had, well, whoever, like Rihanna, whoever you want to call your idol or someone that you find fire as hell. It ain't gonna make a difference. It's not gonna make a difference if that person is ready on their own time. I'm saying If women thought like that, you wouldn't get all the posts. You wouldn't get all this, like all these.
You must be talking about your posts that you see on your Facebook from women and stuff like that.
I can only go on my posts.
Okay.
I don't know about other people's
And then
posts.
my other question to that is, what's the age range? What is the age range of the women? Do they have any kids? Do they have? Because all these things are factors, man or woman. All these things are factors.
Shit, this happened from age. Whenever you start dating, what age is that? Like,
no, I'm talking about you. You have consistently said the word post, right?
Yeah.
So I'm saying, from looking at your timeline and stuff like that, what would you say is like the age range of the women that you see putting these different type of posts about men ain't shit, all this other stuff? Like, what would you say the age range is?
Shit, some as young as I can only speak for, like, let's say 25 up until 50. Like, because I got some my mom's friends and everything on that, and I see some of their stuff. I got family members, I see some of the stuff they put. They're a lot older. So I'm saying the range
it's not like
wide.
a range of like 30 to 40. That's not what you're saying.
Nah, everybody get hurt.
People,
it doesn't
everybody
matter.
does, but sometimes it may be predominantly one type of age range.
I got you. But that's what.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Do your thing. I don't want to interrupt you.
You got something to say, man. You got something to say. Go ahead. Say what you got to say.
No, I was just going to say, hey, I get you. And again, I'm not saying that I just got done with this dude in February. So, January, February, March, April. I'm going to go ahead and get this dude a shot. I'm not saying that. Mm-hmm. It may take some time. But if it takes less than a year, within that year that we've gotten hurt, and it's only been 5 months, and we meet somebody, and they seem to be doing some stuff right, everybody has errors. Even those guys that are giving 110%, they have errors too.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody has things that they need to work on with themselves. But the thing is, if you are showing me something, even if I tell myself, you know what, I'm going to be single for a year. You know what, I'm going to be single for 2 years. No, I'm going to be single for a year and a half. Focus on me. Finish this, and this. And then I'll give it an opportunity. This is how I've always felt. This is the advice that I've always given friends and different stuff like that. And people just having conversations and stuff like that. I've always said, if you really want it to happen, a lot of stuff comes from manifestation, right? Mm-hmm. That's something that I personally do work on. But not even just that. Don't look for it. Learn to enjoy your own company, for one.
Right.
Enjoy being with yourself so you fully understand yourself. If you don't understand yourself, then that's fine. Because either one, you're going to learn along the way by yourself on your own journey to learn to love yourself and know exactly what you want out of people.
That's my point.
And that's fine. But sometimes along the way, for a woman, while we're doing that, working on ourselves, five months, boom, we done met somebody that has way better characteristics, way better qualities than the last dude.
True.
So we're just going to say, it ain't been a year yet. It's only been 5 months. We don't work like that. We may think about that and contemplate and take it slow, and then we have our guard up. So then this new guy's like, damn, you must have really got hurt, or, damn, why am I getting treated like this? Like, I'm not the other guy. I'm not your ex. But it has to be that guy that's willing to really work on that with you. That's what I'm saying. And it doesn't mean that woman is just going to, after, being single, doing her thing for 5 months, just going to say, okay, well, I'm in love with you. No. They're still going to take their time with that. They may even have an uneasy feeling when the man eventually says they love them first. I'm like, you mean you have love for me? Oh, you love me? Okay. I got to go. Because it's either way, it's going to be a weird feeling. So a woman is still not just going to be, boom, okay, it's all good. But I'm saying, I think if men were to be a little bit more reasonable, a little bit more flexible with that. You don't have to be flexible with who you are. You don't have to be flexible with giving your all to somebody. I don't believe you should give your all to somebody unless y'all close to, especially if it's a man, especially if you're close to saying, I really see myself with this woman. I really want to eventually marry her. If you're not seeing that in the first 2 years or so, then no. I don't feel like you should be doing that. You should be doing that right off the bat anyway. But at the same time, a woman is not just going to say deuce, especially if it's only the first heartbreak. Mm-hmm. If they see the potential, they're going to at least give it an opportunity until that man messes it up. So I think for a man, I don't know if guys set a goal or they set a certain amount of time, 2 or 3 years.
I don't always mean it's just that first heartbreak. I'm just talking about.
For most guys, it is. And when I say heartbreak, I mean you really, really love this woman. You were in love. Not that you had love. You really were in love with this woman. This woman you thought was possibly going to be the woman. And it just didn't work. For whatever reason. Maybe she cheated on you, maybe blah, blah, and you were giving that 110%. I'm talking about a real established relationship. Y'all really had shit going on. Y'all really had each other's backs. That's what I'm talking about when it comes to a man. Not, we've been fucking around for a year and a half and we cool. No, not that.
But that's like I said. That's the thought process of it. And people say that, or you have said, well, man and bitches for that. No, it's not that. It's because, like I said, men don't often do that. Men do not often put themselves out like that and actually be like that. So when a man is actually like that and he gives his all and then it's taken down or burned down or however you want to say, just taken away like that, of course, yeah, savage mode activated. And that's just what's going to happen because I ain't doing this again. But that's not for a minute, not saying ever. Just right. Not for right now.
For some men, it's ever. For some men, they could be 30. That shit happen. They ain't ready to rock and roll till they 40, 45. They might not even be ready then. Because they just like, and that's cool. If that's what you want to do, that's cool. Just understand you wait that long, it's probably not going to happen. And then when you wait till you 40, 45, don't be looking at all these 20-year-olds like they really want to know what's going on with you.
At that point in
some
time,
of them do, some of them don't.
At that point in time, I don't even think they looking for something at the time. They just looking for something to hit, one and done.
No, yeah, they want to be able to consistently live their life. Some of them are looking for something. Some of them are looking for something that's flexible. Mm. You do you, I do me. We collaborate when we do. We, you know what I'm saying? You live your life, I live, and that's understandable. What I'm just saying, it's nothing wrong with going in savage mode because you were hurt. But understand, this is a repeated cycle for everybody, for men and women. A man goes into savage mode. And half the women that he hit or that he was talking to, half of them was feeling him. Half of them was willing to go above and beyond for him. The other half wasn't shit. The other half was thoughts and shit, let's just be honest. Yeah. But half of them or so was willing to go to bat for this dude. And you done fucked them up. So now they on demon time along with you.
Right.
But while they're on demon time, they're not going to stay on demon time as long as you are. As long as it's something that's potentially worth it. But then also, really, if we be honest about it, and this is, I think, something that us as women have to work on. We always told by all these songs and social media and stuff, what? Your man needs to be fully established. Understand. A man is not always going to be fully established, especially today in today's society. That's the thing that I think we need to put out there because I don't think that it should be, oh, well, he always got to borrow your car. Oh, he ain't got a car in his name. Oh, he don't have an apartment. Oh, he can't get one. I'm not saying like date the lowest of the lowest. No, I would never say that. I'm just going to be 100% honest. If you feel in hard times, understandable. But there are men that live off of women because the women allow it. That's the other problem with that. What I'm saying is don't expect for this motherfucker to make $100,000 right out the gate. That has to be established. In some instances, a man really needs a solid woman to stand beside him, behind him, however you want to say it, to push him, to give him that motivation. They don't always want to hear, oh, well, you only making $40,000 a year. I make that. What can we do? Or you not finna take me to, I don't know, the most expensive restaurant in town this weekend.
Right, but you don't know what that man has done.
You're not finna do this, X, Y, and Z. Like, it shouldn't always be that. What you rolling in? Are you rolling in a Corolla? How come you don't have a Benz?
Hey man, that Corolla save money on gas, bro.
I'm just being honest. Like we have to change your perspective on that too. We have to change your perspective on that too.
Not everybody gonna have a sports car out here, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody's not gonna have the most expensive lavish car that costs 60, 70 plus. That costs $100,000, $200,000. It's not gonna happen.
And if they do have that type of car, normally them type of guys,
they're looking for something in particular.
Or they'll say, I can buy another one of you. No, hey, no bullshit.
And I also think that people that have money, especially when it comes to some men, not all, y'all can hate what I'm saying. It's all good, baby, because I like to be unique and I love my haters. Okay, I don't give a shit about none of that. I think that some men that have a lot of money, you need to lower your standards because in actuality, half of the men that have money, you don't look like shit. Your penis is probably really small.
Whoa.
And it's probably going to be a couple other things that just aren't right.
I'm out of this segment.
So no, I'm just being honest because a lot of them act how what you said. Oh, well, I can buy. That's cool. That's cool. But what else you got besides the money? Yo. But some women just don't care. But I'm just saying, like, don't act like that because when you wasn't shit 6 years ago, you couldn't get nothing. And it don't even have nothing to do with just the money aspect of it. It has everything to do with how you are as a person, your characteristics, how you come and how you approach a woman, all this other stuff. Don't think you just gonna give me automatically because you had the money. That's irritating too, which we talked about on the first podcast. So I'm finna back it back up to what we're talking about now. Don't know how we got here. I don't know, but
everybody
we here.
Ain't got that macaroni.
I'm wild. Wow. So you gonna throw that back? Okay, that's cool. You gonna throw that back? That's cool. That's saying, cool. You know, hey, and everybody don't have.
Hey, we can leave that alone.
Okay, all right. Alone, I'm just saying. At the end of the day, I'm just saying. But yeah, I get going into savage mode. It's just I think that guys should. I don't want to say open your hearts,
but like
I don't want to say that. But
a lot of people, men or women, need time to heal by themselves.
Yes,
just be to themselves. Mm-hmm. Find out the person they are.
But men won't do that. Men always got to hit half the women in the club. So then when they do find a woman and they do take the woman to all the clubs and stuff where they live at, they feel uneasy because they know that the 2 bartenders behind there and the 3 women that just walked in, damn, I hit all these motherfuckers.
At that point in time, become a contest with you and yourself. You know, that's.
So it's nothing wrong with doing what you're doing in the streets, but you don't have to sleep with everybody. Everybody's not quality. And it don't have to be quality as in a relationship. Everybody's just not quality in its entirety. Just because something look good, don't mean it is good.
That's true. That's true.
Like, have a conversation at least. Damn, have a couple conversations.
You got to have a conversation.
Something.
You got to have a conversation to me. So that you got to be able to speak have some sort of intellect on something other than, King Von or Love and Hip Hop or in anything other than entertainment related. Do you know something about something else? So, but.
And that brings up another point. So if you meet somebody and you just got your heart broke 6 months ago, I don't feel like you should at the end of the day be like, okay, well, fuck it, because it ain't been long enough. I'm still healing. You can still heal and tell the person you want to take it slow. That's something to remember too.
Okay. So, I mean, hey, that was a cold little topic, Look, got a little heated for a second, Jay got a little heated, but y'all know her name was DJ Pro for a point in time. But.
Why you put my business out there? We be talking about one thing. We be talking about one thing, and you just go all the way with it.
I'm just saying. So
all the way.
Tune in to our next one. I ain't gonna even lie. I have no idea what the next topic gonna be. We just do this stuff off.
I'm gonna do something by myself because we like to put my business out there. So that's what we gonna do. If anybody like to co-host with me, let me know. Hit me up.
Yo. I make this what it is, bro. I'm the David Ruffin.
You're not. And you about to get kicked out.
I'm the David Ruffin of this podcast. No, I'm just playing. So, all right, y'all. Until next time, we rock with you. We fuck with you.
Like, comment, share,
subscribe.
Get engaged, subscribe to other people to subscribe because we will be on this every week. And I'll have some motivational stuff, but I ain't gonna get into that. Y'all know about it. So.
Black Graffiti out. Peace.
Peace out.